as the Nazis were about to enter Paris, my father was very undecided as to whether he should take the entire family and traveling to the United States, emigrating from France. He was very mesupik, he was very much in doubt what he should do. He went to the Rebbe and he asked the Rebbe, what's the Rebbe's opinion? And the Rebbe said, "Ihr seid doch a Chassid, schickt a Brief dem Rebbe." Send a letter or a telegram to my father-in-law, the Rebbe, Friedrich Rebbe. My father said, "Well, but there's a war going on now. It's impossible. There's no communication between Poland and France. No letters are crossing the border, and I doubt whether there were any telegrams or telephones that can be made." And the Rebbe said, "As a chassid, you should know that the Rebbe does not necessarily have to receive a letter or a telephone to know the question that you're answering, and you don't necessarily have to receive a telegraph or a letter or a telephone from the Rebbe to know what the answer is."
Der Rebbe, der Baal HaHilule, der Nossi, der Schwer, ist rausgefahren von Russland, hat demol gesagt, rüberfahren durch den Gwul, als wie bald, dass do a Gwul Gashmi, a Hefse Gashmi, sollen verdrufen, nicht Spol werden und mit weiter stehen, bei Kishor, wie gewinn früher. Und nicht nur der Kishor soll gehen von ihm zu den Jiden, mit welchen seine gewinn seine Eder rübergefahren dem Gwul. Nur reiche der Kishor soll können angehen von sie zu ihm, auf alpi, was sie seine nicht bedarge Schelei. Und bei sie ist Mokim bepeil, a Mafsik und Marchik vechulhu.
When we first came to Amherst, we decided that we'd make a concert as part of the dedication of the Chabad House. We arranged with the University of Massachusetts that we would be able to use the new concert hall in their new Fine Arts Center, and we began publicizing the event, and I spared nothing in terms of expense, both in terms of the Theodore Mikkel who we hired and the band, and we did television advertising and radio advertising, and we sent out beautiful brochures. So the Friday before the concert, like about an hour before Shabbos, I called up to the ticket office to find out how many tickets were finally sold. The lady says, "Let me check." She comes back, the phone, and she says, 87. I said, no, we're talking about the concert this Sunday. She says, "Yeah, with Theodore Mikkel." I said, yeah, that one. 87. It was like, it's an hour before Shabbos. There's nothing more that can be done. And that's it. I remember Shabbos afternoon. I'm thinking to myself, it's like 5 months on Shlichus, and already to have such a disaster. And as I'm standing there and looking there, I reminded myself of a story that I had heard about Mendel Futterfass, who had been arrested and sent to Siberia.
My Zayda, Mendel Futterfass, was arrested in 1946. He was sitting in his cell thinking about, where am I, where's my wife, where are my children, and thinking about the family. That's when he started feeling how bad the matzav is. As he's thinking, he reminds himself of the last time he saw the Friedrich Rebbe. He was by the Verbringen of the Friedrich Rebbe, and the Friedrich Rebbe spoke about his leaving Russia and said, "I wir trachten wegen mir, wir trachten wegen euch." He started thinking about the Rebbe, and he started thinking the way he's writing a pidyon. When he came out of Russia in Tovshin Chavdalad, my grandmother had shown him all the letters that she had received from the Friedrich Rebbe, and she showed him one specific letter. This is a letter not to the family, not to my grandmother. It's a letter to my grandfather personally. And the letter said, "Hamivrak Niskabel." He spotted the date of the letter. The date was the first day he was put into jail. He was thinking about the Friedrich Rebbe. He's thinking where he's writing a pidyon, asking for a bracha, and the Friedrich Rebbe is answering the letter, "Hamivrak Niskabel."
Die, was gewollt haben, dem Keshe. I das gewähnt wie früher, wie Adra, wie noch bei Jesser Seis und bei Jesser Reis. Bis wann nicht auf sehr viel, als nicht geblieben, mehr nicht wie in Union im Ruchnim, dort hier du von Sipurim, von kamen Menschen wie in Union, was haben sich auch getan. Durch dem Reben, dem Nossi, bei Jesim, Everlig, wohl Mikan, auf Alpi, wo das hat gedacht sein, jede, die Stadtles von ihnen, was gefühlt sich dort in Al-Assar, in Mokim Gashmi.
I was thinking to myself, the Mendelfutterfass, who had sent a pigeon to the Rebbe b'machshavet. If I was only a chassid, that's what I would do right now. I would send a letter to the Rebbe, save me. I woke up Sunday morning and I give a look up at the plaza towards the Fine Arts Center, and there are lines of people standing there waiting to buy tickets for this concert. Turns out over 1,000 people showed up for the concert. My Baba was there. And right after the concert, she went to New York, to Yechidus. My grandmother said to the Rebbe, "Chumitster von Amherst," from the concert. The Rebbe said, "Nu and wie viele Menschen gewesen? How many people were there?" So my Baba said, "Über 1000." And the Rebbe said, "Über 1000, more than 1,000." Und nechten is Yisrael gewesen as they marishchere. And yesterday Yisrael was so worried.
Ich das nicht, wie mir kann sagen, wie der, was will gucken, mehr nicht wie bei einem Bossar und nicht nur Bossar Gashmi, nur Bossar Chumi. Als ich geworden habe, wie Scholem, Ahesfik, wie Chulhu, nur dass Emed und Mishamish, Ma Kan, Ma Shom, Af Ata. Wo Asevis hat damals nicht gekonnt, Ufton, der Balkorcher von dem Arishik und von dem Mokim Gashmi, in der zweiten Mokim Gashmi. Asei kon ich nicht Ufton, der Balkorcher in der Mini von der Hefsig, bis allein hat auch gepasst, und auf sich dem Dien, als Hefsig von der Gwul soll nicht mafsig sein, auf zu tun mit den Iden, welche hat Mechaner gewähnt, welche hat aufgestellt und die, was will Mamschig sein, gehen bedroht.